Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, June 12th, back from a very productive week in New York City last week. And I have to say, although I love that city, I'm glad to be back in the crisp air of the Austrian Alps after pretty much being smoked out by the Canadian forest fires. It was a little bit crazy last week. It looked apocalyptic in the city while I was there, and so I'm glad to be back home. Now, common theme across my conversations last week with restaurant groups was that a top priority for everybody seems to be consistently driving more first-party business. But the thing I learned last week was that I had a false assumption about why that was the case. So when you talk to different restaurant groups, many of them have different setups. Some of them are large enough that they've developed their own delivery systems. Others are still relying on third parties to fulfill those orders. And so depending on the restaurant setup, the economics actually look quite different. And I assumed that most restaurants would tell me they want more first-party business because it would be more profitable for them. But that's not always the case, actually, because a lot of restaurants are increasing their prices by up to 20%, sometimes more, in those third-party delivery platforms. And then when it comes to their direct channels, they're quite often discounting. And so when you do the math, you're not always making more money on those first-party orders. So then why is it such a top priority to drive more business through first-party? Well, the answer is customer ownership. Everybody wants to own the customer data and therefore be able to maximize the lifetime value of the customers that are ordering, regardless of through which channel they order. And that makes all the sense in the world. And as technology develops and restaurants get more sophisticated about CRM and loyalty, then, owning the customer data is going to matter. So it's interesting how this is going to play out, because if I were the third parties, I would be thinking about maybe I could open up consumer data a little bit more to my restaurant customers and partners, because then maybe they wouldn't be so hesitant to have dependency on me as a delivery channel. So anyway, thought for the week. Hope you're all doing great. Talk soon.